Hi people, my name is Argandios and today I'm going to talk about the class priest talent tree. Okay, I'm not going to talk about any of the spec trees, neither holy, discipline or shadow priest. Okay, they will have their own videos later on. Well, discipline no, because I have not played discipline in a long while and I have no idea of how it goes, so I'm not going to even pretend. Okay, but I will do videos for both holy and shadow priest in a near future, a few days probably. As an preview, I like holy priest. I heavily dislike shadow priest. Shadow priest talent tree has a lot of issues. Okay, holy priest is not perfect. I will suggest a few changes, but shadow priest is an absolute mess. Okay, but today I'm going to talk about the class tree. Okay, I must say I love the idea of what they want to do with the class tree. I'm going to be absolutely clear. I absolutely love it. I can do things I have not done since Burning Crusade or Water of the Lich King, which is go for this talent, Crystalline Reflection. I played with this talent. As a matter of fact, I had a build in which I had almost infinite mana. Literally, I had infinite mana. There was no way for me to get out of mana, and I can try to replicate that build here. So I'm very happy right now with this talent tree. We will see if it ends being this way or not, and I will talk about the problems, the things I like, the things I dislike, but right now I absolutely love it. Okay, we could go with Shadow Priest, we could go all the way, okay, not here yet, but we could go all the way down here. Let's pick some things here too. Okay, I could pick this build, for example. It's not a good build. I'm sure that no DPS Shadow Priest would pick it in its life, but for PvP, for example, it could be good. Okay, I'm not saying it will be good. I'm saying it could be good. Okay, but I could choose it. It will be my choice. Whatever. If I want to play like this, I will be able to play like this. It will not be a problem. Okay, or I could pick only these things here. Not a problem. Okay. So in general, I like it. So what we have here, okay, as a holy priest, we will begin with prayer on mending, okay, and we can go immediately for renew, focus mending, and my first problem with this talent tree, okay. Well, no, my first problem with this talent tree is that it's absolutely bloated, okay. We have 61 points in which we can put things, okay. All of these are 61 points, which makes it as the class with most point to fill, so to speak, or that we can fill the most choices. Not even druids, they have 57, and death knights have 52. So the difference is abysmal, okay, and it feels kind of bad to say no, but I cannot pick this because there are too many things. And especially Shadow Priest has a terrible problem because in order to pick, if they want to pick all the DPS options, they will have to give away some utility, which is bad. Okay, this is feedback. This was against your own terms, Blizzard. You say that you would not have to choose between DPS or utility, so you are not doing it here. So where's my first problem? Well, my first problem is here, Purify Disease. Purify Disease is a spell or an ability that you use very seldom. We almost not use it. Which was the last raid boss which has diseases? Okay, probably, I don't know, because I have not used, I have not done raid this expansion or the previous, but probably none, or maybe one. Mythic Plus, in which Mythic Plus do we have diseases? Okay, one, two, maybe, no more. So this is a very not often used spell, but we will have to pick this talent forcibly. Why? Because it's the only way to go here, to Body and Soul and Angelic Feather, which is mobility, and we need mobility. We are forced to pick Purify Disease in order to pick one of those. Okay, so this is my first piece of feedback. This should be reversed. Okay, because it feels bad to have to pick something we are not going to use almost. Okay, in order to pick something we need, which is mobility. I'm very serious here. If you put here Body and Soul and Angelic Feather, and then here you put Purify Disease, we can choose to pick Purify Disease or not. Okay, it's a choice. For example, if I have Purify Disease here, I don't need to pick it for, and I don't need to pick it for a boss or for a Mythic Plus. I can go and pick Say Your Prayers, for example, and I will be happy. Instead of saying, no, I cannot pick this because I have to pick this that I'm not going to use in all this raid or in all this Mythic Plus or in this dungeon or whatever, or in this arena, I don't know, whatever it is. Okay. Now, what else do we have? Do we have improved Shadow Wall of Death, CD reduced by 10 seconds, and Shadow Man. Probably Discipline Priest will want it. I have forgot to tell you, but as Holy Priest we begin with Prayer Mendant, as Shadow Priest we begin with Shadow Wall of Death, and as Discipline Priest you will begin with both of them. So a little advantage there for Discipline Priest. Okay. Shadow Man, which is a very known spell, so nothing really terrible here away from this. Okay. What can we do? Well, we can do, for example, Renew, Renew Faith, Say Your Prayers, and Benediction. This is a playstyle which is active right now between the Holy Priest community, and there are people who like it a lot. I'm not one of them. Okay, I would probably don't pick these ones because I don't like. For me, HOTS is a druid style. If I want to play with HOTS, I will go with my druid and stay there. Okay, but you can do it. You can keep doing it. If you like it, go for it. No problem. Okay, we have Improved Smite and Alignment, which is our first kind of keep our mana going. Now we have Power Infusion, which we have to choose whatever we are Shadow, Discipline, or Holy Priest. We will have to pick it. Now we have, for example, Min Restraint, okay, which puts a small shield. Here we have Masochism, okay, so Shadow Man, instead of doing damage, what we'll do is heals us a bit more, okay, and improve Mind Blast, which reduces the cooldown of Mind Blast. This is one of the first times I have a problem with, okay, because as Shadow Priest we will have to pick Power Infusion, yes or yes, we have no other option, so we will have to go by Min Restraint, which means that pick improved Mind Blast hurts a bit. Okay, we need this one, but we also need this, which means we have no choice here. We have to go here and here. There's no choice. Okay, we have to go yes or yes. We have no choice. Then we have here Twist of Fate, which is a talent we had a couple of expansions ago. I think Discipline Priest still have it. Okay, Taming the Shadows. Shadow Man has a 15% chance to deal no damage, which if we don't pick Masochism could be a good option. I sincerely think that having Masochism, no one would go for Taming the Shadows. Okay, but is your choice. I think this talent here is absolutely out of point. It's unnecessary, which means this talent here could disappear too, literally, and there would, well, not disappear. I'm going to rename it. This could be put in another place, which is better for it. Okay, let's put it this way. Now we have Holy Nova, a spell I use a lot in Mythic Plus because I do Mythic Plus. Leap of Faith, utility, Mass Dispel, another one we will have to use. Mind Control, if we need it, we can pick it, and it has now for all priests Dominant Mind, I think Discipline Priest has this talent, which means we can do kind of what Death Knights do right now with Undead. Okay, we pick it and the guy goes with us without we having to not doing anything while we are controlling it. Okay, which is very good. It has a longer cooldown, and I think that the humanoid is not going to be controlled for more than 30 seconds. But those 30 seconds might be, for example, imagine we have Inspiring. We mind control the Inspiring guy. The Inspiring guy is now inspiring us instead of the mobs in the pack, which means we can kill and interrupt the pack and then kill this guy which is protecting us in the meantime. Okay, for example. And Shadow Fiend as a Holy Priest. Okay, I'm going to remove all of this, but as a Holy Priest I can go and pick Shadow Fiend again and improve Shadow Fiend, which will give me mana when I use Shadow Fiend, like it used to be of old. Okay, cool. Now I have Angel's Mercy. Okay, this is a talent I think all priests have. No, this is a conduit, I think. Okay, the damage we take is well, reduce the cooldown of Desperate Prayer. This is a must because if we are going to dispel a lot, we will need it as Holy Priest. As Shadow Priest, we don't need it. Okay, it's okay. Photos Pain. This is in Mythic Plus. This talent is going to be god for us. Whatever you are Discipline or whatever you are Holy Priest, this is a must. Why? Because with increased damage of Shadow Pain, it will give you 5-10% mana. Imagine in a pool, okay, 5 mobs, you are short in you go with Shadow Ward Pain in all of them, plus 50% mana. I think this will be nerfed, but hey, dream is easy. So right now I'm cool with it. Okay, and Puppet Master. Shadow Fiend and Dominant Mind increase your mastery by 3-6% while active. 2 rank talent. This is good for Holy Priest in raid, if mastery is going to be a good stat for raid, which I suppose it will be again. And if Shadow Priest mastery is still good for it, Shadow will benefit a lot from this talent too. Okay, so this is kind of a must also. What else we have? Mercy, improve Holy Nova as a Holy Priest for Mythic Plus. I will pick this almost for sure. And Cleric Armaments. Smite deals 10% additional damage while you are shielded. I'm not a huge fan of this at all. Okay, I'm not a huge fan at all. But if it works with Charitable Soul, which is an actual conduit, it could be awesome. It could be awesome, absolutely. Okay, so or if you're a Discipline Priest, this will like it. Tools of the Cloth, Holy Nova deals 10% additional damage while you are shielded. Okay, so if we use shields on ourselves, we will do more damage. As I say, I'm not a huge fan. I would use something better, like for example, well, we have the debuff for the shields. Okay, so we cannot put, well, we have that debuff. This will more damage. This will be more damage, because shields sometimes evaporate very fast, and these talents will not be really good. So I would say that there we fight a bit. More utility here, Shackle Undead. If we need it, we can pick it for any Mythic Plus that have Undeads, or maybe a boss raid. And this is what I said. And say a lot of bad words which YouTube will not like it for me from. Why? Because this is a legendary actually, okay? And as Shadow Priest, especially as Shadow Priest, I don't like it. As Holy Priest, I don't give whatever, because I'm going to use Power Infusion in another character anyway, okay? In another player. But as Shadow Priest, this is a lot of problems, because either we have to be aware of the cooldowns of other classes in order to use in other classes, and lose power infusion for ourselves in no rotation. Okay, when we want to do a lot of explosive damage, a burst damage, we cannot use power infusion because we have to use it when that other class needs. Okay, that's the first point. But the second point is, if we use it, even if we use it for ourselves, okay, when we need it, first, the other class will say, hey, you have used it in the wrong moment because I was not using my thesis right now, so it has been a waste, and whatever. First. And second, we have to block our rotation anyway, because when we are beginning the rotation, we will use a couple of spells, then we will use power infusion, and we will have to power infusion another person, which means we have to target that other person, okay, and then retarget the boss and keep going, which will break our rotation. So this talent is bad. Feedback Blizzard, remove this, okay, put whatever else you want here, but do not give us Twins of the Sun Priestess. Please, 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 please don't do it, because it's going to be a lot of problems with this one, okay, a lot of toxicity and a lot of well, whatever we have to play for others, okay, or we don't want to play for others and the others will get angry with us, it will create a lot of toxicity in the community, and you wanted to remove toxicity from the community, so do not put this talent, none of them, okay. I can accept Power Infusion because it's more or less easy to say, no, it's mine, I will use it in me, if you don't like it, go away. But with this talent, it's going to be very, very bad, okay. Now, what else do we have? Well, Blessing of Renewal. Renewal has heals for additional 5% and costs 10% more mana. Especially if you go with this build, you will want this talent, okay, because you are going to use Renew a lot. Charitable Soul, I have already talked about this. I love that conduit. I have it. It's a defensive conduit, it's not a potency conduit, but the shield it puts on me is enough as to remove a lot of damage from myself, and any boss that have AoE damage, any pool that have AoE damage is great, so I use it always. Translucent Image, okay, another almost must, because it's a very, very good talent, okay, because we have a defensive cooldown as Holy Priest. As Shadow Priest right now is good because of the state of the Shadow Priest tree, okay, because we might not be able to pick Dispersion. Imagine what I'm doing. As Shadow Priest you could not pick Dispersion in order to keep your damage, so imagine what I'm saying, okay. And Mindbender. Imagine a Holy Priest with Mindbender, yes, and Rabbit Shadows, and Shadow Flame Priest, which is actually a Shadow Priest legendary. So as a Holy Priest I might remove this. This gives a bit more mana, a bit more damage, but it's not really so good, so I could go here, go here, go here. This might be my Holy Priest build for, well, this was not, okay, for Mythic Plus, for example. Well, I need this one if I want to go all down here, and I must remove this, but this might be, okay, for example, this might be my build for Mythic Plus. It will not be, because we have several issues. I could remove this, put this here, for example, then I could go here already, but this one, okay, well, not, because I need a point here, but, okay, this one could be, perfectly, no problem, and I will be happy with it. Shadow Priest, well, no, I have to finish with the talents, sorry. Okay, Unwavering Will above 70, 5% health, the cast times of your flash heal, prayer, healing, and smite are reduced by 20%. So, well, it's a good talent, okay, it's not a problem, but, well, to keep yourself over 75% healed is not always easy. Let's Inspiration, Desperate Prayer has you for an additional whatever percent, over 5 seconds, this is a conduit. Teeth Evasion, this has a problem. Shower of Death deals 10-20% less damage to the caster, 2 rank talent. This talent is useless for Holy Priest unless we also pick Shadow Word Death, which might not be possible. So this talent is not really good here, okay? This is a 3-point talent, which would be, Mindgames would be a 4-point talent, which is kind of cheating. So what I would do, as I said, this talent tree is a bit bloated. I would put Improve My Blast here, literally. It helps Shadow Priest, it helps Holy Priest, it helps Discipline Priest, and it makes this okay, useful actually, because as I say, if you're a Holy Priest and you don't have Shadow Word Death, you are kind of fucked a lot if you pick, because you are picking 2 talents that are absolutely useless in real life. Rabbit Shadows, Mindbender, does more damage, attack more times, gives you more mana, so it's cool. Shadow Flame Priest, legendary from Shadow Priest. When you use Mind Blast or Shadow Word Death, it makes an explosion of damage around it. Okay, so it's nice. It's a very good DPS focus. Mindgames, I must say, if there was one ability from the Covenants I wanted to see back, is this one. So I'm very happy it is here. Okay, even if it's a bit crappy to get here, but I love it. Thank you, devs. Sincerely, keep this one here, whatever other people say. Crystalline Reflection, Power of Shield, instantly heals the target pod a bit and reflects part of the damage. This is especially good for Disciplines, but as a Holy Priest we choose shields a lot. I like it. Okay, the problem is make it so it can compete with Mindgames, because either you nerf Mindgames to the point that it's not worth picking it, or you have to increase a bit the damage it reflects, okay, or the healing or something like that. And finally we have Holy Word Life, a word of holy power that heals the target. If the target is not below 20% healed, the caster takes damage equal to the amount healed. People say this will be a very heavy hitter as a heal. Okay, this is good for Discipline Priest, because Discipline Priest has a problem to keep going up people, especially in hard situations. But for Holy Priest, this spell is not good. Not because the spell in itself is not good, but because I don't like it, as I say, because you can kill yourself. Okay, literally, very literally. But because we don't need it. We have Holy Word Serenity and we have Guardian Angel, which are 2 panic buttons already. We don't need a 3rd one. So unless, if they put this for 55%, it may be good. Okay, okay, I might use it. But having Holy Word Serenity and Guardian Angel as a Holy Priest, and in the way this spell is put, I would never pick it. Absolutely never. Because as a healer, if I die, the group or the raid are more fucked or more in trouble, okay, because I know you two don't like me saying bad words, than if DPS dies. And having Holy Word Serenity and Guardian Angel, I don't see any reason to pick this talent right now. So this is more or less it. I'm going to do a Shadow Priest build. Okay, let's pick this shadow so you can see. So we must go here, then we must go here because we need this, then we must go pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this. This is good, this is also good. And hey, I have 3 more talents to pick things. Pick, pick, pick. If I want all the utilities, I cannot pick anything else. I cannot go here, for example. For some times, Shadow Priest has Prayer of Mending and Renew, so we cannot go there. It's too restricted. As a matter of fact, look, I have lost Mindgames. So I cannot even pick. If I pick this road, I cannot even pick all the utilities, which is bad, sincerely. Okay, feels bad because we should be able to pick all utilities without have to give up any kind of DPS. So this is it. I hope you like it, and well, I have give you some insight into these talent trees, and that's all. In the next days, I will upload some videos for Holy Priest spec tree and Shadow Priest spec tree. Okay. Now be happy, and I hope to see you soon.